Hello everyone. In today's video, I want to share with you an analogy that it will help you understand the two parts of the mind. I want you to think back when you first bought your phone or your tablet. Now, as you can see here on my phone, I have some apps, okay? And I'm sure you have on your phone too. Now, try to remember if you knew how to play a game when you first got the phone, how to send a message, how to go on social media when you first got the phone. I'm sure you had no idea. Someone else taught you. Someone else showed you, right? Now, who created these apps on my phone, on your phone? Some people created them, okay? Who downloaded the apps? Some of them were already on the phone, and some of the apps I had downloaded because I needed them, and I'm sure the same happened to you. Now, the same with our minds. I want you to imagine these apps being in your mind. When we were born, we knew very little. How to cry when we feel discomfort, when we feel scared, or when we are hungry. When we came to this world, we didn't know how to read, how to write, how to walk, how to dance, and many other things we know now. Now, over time, our minds downloaded information based on what we had seen, heard, touched, smelled, from our experiences, from people around us. If you had experienced negative things in your life most of the times, of course you will feel negative. You will have negative feelings. You will feel bad, sad, angry, scared, guilt, shamed most of the time. And now, when something bad happens to you, automatically you will have those negative feelings or some negative thoughts. When you learn to read and write, you was very focused. You were there. Your mind was there. The same like when you learn how to drive. You were present. You were paying attention. But now, I am sure you don't need someone to help you, to show you, to teach you how to read or how to write or how to drive your car. Why? Because you have repeated so many times that now it is something very easy for you to do. And actually it becomes automatic. You don't have to think. It becomes something you do automatically without spending too much time to do it or think how to do it. This habit now is recorded in the subconscious mind. The same when you learn how to cycle. In the beginning, you had someone who taught you, who helped you learn how to cycle. But after a while, you didn't need someone else, right? You now know how to hold the bicycle, how to ride the bicycle, isn't it? I'm sure now you find it easy. Why? Because you had repeated, you had practiced for a period of time. And now you are doing it automatically. You don't need someone else to help you. The same thing applies to everything in our life, to everything we do in our life. If you heard someone saying many times, repeated many times, boys don't cry, probably you started to believe the same thing. If you don't believe anymore the same thing, it is because you had downloaded another app. If you heard someone saying, only girls have long hair, probably you had the same app, the same belief in your mind. Based on what we experienced in our childhood, we started to download apps in our minds. My accent, for example, is like this because since childhood, from birth, I had been around people who were talking like this. If I would ask you to tell me something or write me something in Chinese, I think probably you won't be able to do it. If you ask me to say something in Chinese, I won't be able to do it either. And that's because I don't have the app in my phone, in my mind to click. Why? Why is not there? Because I haven't put it there. Can I put it here? Can I download the app? What do you think? It is possible. Yes, absolutely. But to download the app, to put it here, first of all, I need to make this decision. I need to choose to do that. Then I need to be prepared to do what it takes to learn. And then what do you think I need to do after what I had learned? I need to practice over and over again until it becomes automatic. The same happened when I had to learn English. The same things apply to our emotions, to our beliefs and mindset. Since we were babies, we have downloaded apps in our minds on how to react, how to feel in different situations, how to think. For example, my mind remembers that when I was in 4th class and I had given the wrong answer in front of my class, some of my colleagues laughed at that moment. And I felt very embarrassed. And for a few years, every time when I had to speak in front of the class, in front of other people, I was feeling scared. Because I was thinking and I was scared that if I will say something wrong, then people again will laugh. I was feeling the same way for so many years. And I had no idea that it became something automatic to me. I didn't even have to think about it. I was just feeling scared when I was in front of other people. My mind didn't know a different way, another way to react when I was in front of other people because I haven't put there another way. In that moment, when I was a child, I had downloaded the app that when I'm in front of other people, I'm in danger. I'm not safe. Do you have a favorite singer? Do you know to sing one of his or her songs from the beginning to end? If yes, how do you think this happened? How come do you know the words? When to say the words? By listening to the song many times. Many times. Even the songs you don't like, you know them. Why? Because you had to listen many, many times. For example, if you are driving and you are listening radio and there is a song which you don't like, you do remember the song. You remember because you had to listen the song. Now, if I had to ask you to sing me the song which you like, do you think you have to spend time and think and remembering the words? If it is a favorite song, a song which you sing often, I'm sure you don't need time to think. It will come automatic. Now, do you have a song that makes you feel in a certain way? Every time you hear the song, you feel the same way? If yes, why do you think this happens? Why do you think that when you put that song, you have the same memories, thoughts, and feelings? Because this is something you had put in. You connected the emotion with the song. And the emotion you had connected with the song, it comes from you. It doesn't come from someone else. You decided what type of emotion to put in, positive or negative. Where to feel happy when you listen to the song, to feel calm or sad. Your mind doesn't know if the song is a sad song or a happy song. The mind knows and records what you are sending, what you are downloading. All type of thoughts, emotions, reactions, and actions. The mind doesn't know, cannot tell the difference between what it is real and what it is imagined. What is a real danger, what is a dangerous situation and what is not. And let me give you an example. Have you ever watched a horror movie? If yes, did you ever get scared? I'm sure you did. Now, when you watch that horror movie, who decided to watch that movie? You or your friend? When you pick that movie, you or the person who picked the movie had used the thinking mind, the logical mind, the mind that chooses, that has the power to choose. Now, when you watch that movie, you knew that it is a horror movie. You knew that is a scary movie. And you knew that is not real. And if you knew this, then how come you still got scared? Because you have an app in your mind that has recorded this. Horror movies are scary. And probably you have watched other scary movies in the past and you had experienced some reactions in your body. And now the body or the emotional mind knows that when you watch horror movies, you feel scared. The memory mind, the subconscious mind, the automatic mind, the habitual mind knows that when you watch scary movies, you feel scared and the body, it will give you the same things you have put there. Now, the movie is just a movie. Nothing really happens to you. But your body is reacting, is making you to tremble, your heart to beat very fast. Why this happens? Because the mind, the emotional mind, cannot make the difference between what it is real and what is not. Now, what do I want to point out here? You can trick your mind. You can retrain your mind. You can make your mind to work for you. You can rewire, reprogram your mind. You can download things that it will make you feel more confident instead of anxious, more optimistic instead of negative. We cannot feel different if we access the same apps, yeah? If we think the same way, if we are doing the same things. Let me give you an example on how the subconscious mind does what the conscious mind says. I want you not to think of a green frog. I just told you, don't do it. But you still did it, even if it was for a second. Don't think of a brown pit bull. You did it again. Now, if you are scared of dogs, I'm sure that even for a second you had the feeling, a negative feeling in your body, just thinking of it. Yet, you didn't see the dog in front of you. If you felt scared, it is because you had accessed the app where you have your thoughts and emotions connected to dogs, what you believe about dogs. It can be for anything, a spider, for example. Did you just saw a spider in your mind now? Another thing I want to point out is don't believe everything that mind says to you. Not all the things that you had put here in your mind are real or true. The mind just records what we say, we think, we experience, we see, we feel. And what we say, think, do, feel most of the times programs the subconscious mind. In order to change how we feel, the actions we take, we need to stop downloading the same actions, feelings, reactions. It's up to you. It's up to you from now on to give your mind information that supports you, that empowers you. You get to choose if you want to keep the old apps or to delete them. Some of the apps we had downloaded are useful and some of them are not. Some of the apps that we had downloaded, we need to change them. But for this, we need to do things differently. We need to have a different way of seeing things, of seeing ourselves. We need to be aware of who we are listening to, who we are spending time with. What are we watching? What are we are listening to? Are the things that you are listening and watching things that encourage you or put you down, make you feel bad, scared? What are your habits? Do you face your fears or do you hide or run away from them? Do you focus on the problems or on the solutions? You see, you have to work on making sure you are moving in a positive direction in your life. Most of our feelings, our reactions, thoughts, beliefs, behaviors come from the automatic mind, from the subconscious mind. To change the way we feel, we need to take action. If we don't take action, we will keep feeling the same. We will have the same reactions. We will do the same things and we will have the same results in life. I hope this analogy helped you understand that you can choose to change your life. You can choose, you can change your beliefs about yourself. Thanks for watching.